This is literally my favorite thing to do, is sit by the fireplace and hog it. Because, you know, no one's sitting on the couches or anything, but if they were, I'd be hogging it. But it's literally like 12 degrees outside right now, so it is cold out there. Anyway, we had a great weekend with Brian's family, so I did get a few clips. I didn't want to like film the entire weekend. I mean, we go into Olive Garden, it's food. Y'all have seen that before, it's food. But I just tried to capture a few cute moments and special moments. Anyway, so I wanted to update you guys on the neuro-ophthalmologist stuff. So here's the deal. I have a chromatopsia, light sensitivity, color blindness, and I can't speak, and severe nearsightedness, severe and visual acuity. Whoa. Some people's visual acuity is better, but severe visual impairment is what I'm trying to say. So basically, that's why I have on my red glasses right now. I should have worn them this morning, but I also wore my blue ones because I wanted to actually like see stuff. I mean, I could see stuff with these, but my prescription, sorry, my hair's in my way, but my prescription glasses are, that have my prescription that help me see far away. You know, I wore this morning, and man, I went outside and the sun was like, woo, and I was like, oh my word. Because yesterday it was like really cloudy, so I didn't have to worry about that. But anyway, it's all good. That's just the difference of that. So, update. I don't have an extreme update, but I do have an update. So I am going to talk to my eye doctor and see what he thinks. When we were at the neurologist, they had mentioned seeing a neuro-ophthalmologist to see if my achromatopsia is any way in, what's the word? I don't know. Due to my brain as well as my eyes, because obviously it's a visual impairment, but because I have seizure activity history, you know, because I do have epilepsy and I do have seizures, my mom and I were wondering, because she's, you know, a visual expert, she works with the visually impaired, so she was asking, like, do you think that, you know, this could be a possibility because of my seizures? I've had hundreds and hundreds of seizures in my life, so I can't even count how many. Probably actually thousands. But anyway, so we just didn't know, you know, flickering lights can cause seizures. That has happened to me before. The stupid light in the pantry that flicks over and over again. That's just because the pantry door or something, like, I don't know, we have to get something fixed on it. But anyway, so then basically, you know, just the things like light is already hard on my eyes. Anyway, because of my visual impairment, achromatopsia, you're going to have light sensitivity. I see things like an old-time movie, I tell people, in shades of black, white, and like black and white, and shades of light gray. Now with these glasses on, I can see some colors. I'm starting to learn them. And you have to remember too, I have not been able to see as well for 30 years. I've always been able to see something, but because of inflammation in my eyes, I will do another video updating on you guys on it. You can go back and watch the video, but there's been so many changes since then. But you know, it's hard for me to say what I could see back then because I didn't really know. And also, you know, my mom and I were talking, like, we haven't canceled any appointments, so we're still, at this point, we're still going. We're going because we want to see if it is seizure related or if it's just a visual impairment and I happen to have epilepsy. We obviously know I happen to have epilepsy because I have temporal lobe epilepsy with myoclonic seizures. What we don't know is if the eye condition is related to the seizures or not. So that's just why we wanted to go and find that out. I didn't even know there was such thing as a neuro-ophthalmologist, honestly, till they were telling us, and then my mom was like, yes, we should go. But, you know, if we get answers if we don't get answers, then we're gonna go. If we don't get answers, then we are going to go. It's not for like a couple months anyway, so we got a little while. If we do have answers before then we are probably not going to go First of all, it's just a one-time appointment. It's not like we are not switching eye doctors. I have an amazing retina specialist. So, you know, that's not even in the question. But if we do get answers, you know, I'm so thankful for all my doctors. I am, but sometimes you don't really want to go to the doctor if you don't have to. Like, if this was an urgent emergency situation, there'd be no question, and I'd probably be in before 2 months. But I'm just saying. But since it's not, it's just more of wondering, like, could this be it? Then we will, then, you know, if we don't have to go to another doctor, since I literally have like 12 doctors, then we don't want to if we don't have to, if that makes sense. So I don't want to come across as like we don't care, we don't want to go. So right now we're scheduled to go, and I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. Also, we want to make sure that we are a little fragile with my situation because, you know, I haven't been able to see like this for, you know, in the past 3.5 years, I've been able to see. In the past 1.5 years, it's gotten drastically better because there's no inflammation in my eyes. So I'm still learning what letters and things look like. I'm still learning what colors I can and can't see. Most of the time, I'm colorblind, so if I don't have these glasses on, I don't see any color. But I'm still learning, like, pink and green and red. I get red and green mixed up, but whatever. Yellow and orange and blue. Like, you can tell me, and I see it. So I may see a pumpkin that is orange, okay? And we both know, you and I, you're completely sighted. You're not colorblind. You know it's orange, and I know it's orange because you're telling me, and I'm clearly seeing that it's orange. But to me, orange is still going to look different than it will for you. I'm going to see it as a shade. And so I might see a color as a bright shade, and you see it as the color orange, and that's how it's going to look to me. So anyway, that's just the best way I can explain it. So I don't know. I'll keep you guys updated. Like I said, it's just something that, it's not going to change my treatment. It's not going to change anything. It's just more for knowledge. Could this be a possibility? So I hope that makes sense. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys so much for joining us this week, this time. I don't know, maybe we'll be back tomorrow. I don't know, it just depends on what happens. But yeah, thanks for joining.